whenever they make an application for business license, couldn't there be something there that tells anybody with a liquor license that this ordinance is now in effect and it's applicable to them?
You asking that to the lawyer?
We could put a code on the license that reads, with the hours, like y'all were saying, shut down at 1 a.m. during the week and 2 a.m. Friday, Saturday. Put something like that.
That would fix it.
Okay.
But if we inadvertently sweep up somebody in this that wants to see an exemption for that, is there a way that we can do an exemption? Again, I'm thinking about businesses that have.
I would say yes.
They should be grandfathered.
Well, that would be. I'm just waiting to make sure that before we take this vote that.
But I mean, if we're going to do special exemptions, then I'm going to defer to the council on that.
What would be the reason for exemption? I mean, why would one be exempt and not the others?
Exactly.
If you've got an existing business that already is operating late, which the state allows with a liquor license, then I just want to make sure that if they get caught up and it affects their business, that there's a way for them to make that known.
The way the ordinance reads, anyone with an on-premise liquor license or a license for on-premise sale of alcoholic beverage can't operate after 2 a.m. So, like you're talking about hotels, if their bars they can't operate after 2 a.m. The hotel bars cannot operate.
Or their catering banquet rooms could not operate with their, exactly. That's what I just want to make sure. I know it seems nuanced, but nuance can matter in these, and I just want to make sure that we're considering the
Is
nuance.
2 a.m. Friday and Saturday night, or just Saturday night?
Friday and Saturday.
Okay, let's go. Let's vote it.
All right, any other discussion? Mr. Mitchell?
Move to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
7,
All opposers have the same sign.
1.
All right.
Motion carries. Item 2, ordinance repealing ordinance number 40-2024, gun ID requirement.
Mr. Pruitt? We got to carry it over again.
No, I mean, I'm gonna pull it off. I mean, Mayor, here's the deal. We've been waiting on a ordinance that we think would work, and we haven't gotten it, and it's been about 2 months. But the problem we've got today is we're in direct compliance, or not in compliance with state law. The AG's office has said that. We're not enforcing this, so do y'all want to carry this over? Do y'all want to take it off the agenda and wait?
Let's take it off.
I mean, all right.
Withdraw it.
Yeah, just withdraw. We're not enforcing it. Let me make sure I understand this. We're not enforcing that law, correct? As of today.
That's correct.
But it's still going to be an effective ordinance.
It's an
on the
effective
books.
ordinance, yeah, it's effective ordinance on our book. So if we do decide to enforce it, then we'll just see our way through the court system on that, so.
Okay.
So what we doing with item 2, Mr. Pruitt?
Withdraw both of them.
Okay.
2 and 3, please, ma'am.
2 and 3, withdrawn.
All right.
Item 4, hearing on proposed ordinance rezoning one lot located at 3086 Woodley Road from an O1 district to an M1 district.
Yeah, that trick. Yeah. Well, the owners of the property at 3086 Woodley Road. All right. Your name for the record, sir?
Xavier Harris.
All right. And who you have with you?
My son, Xavier Harris Jr.
Okay. All right. So we already had the hearing on this, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No, we got to have it here tonight.
Okay. All right. This is a public hearing. Oh, let me get the paper. Anyone like to speak against this item, please come forward. All right, you signed up for it, so that's what it's up. All right. Any questions for Mr. Harris? All right, this is my dishes.
Move to adopt.
All right. Okay, the public hearing has been held. It's brought before the council. Need a motion. Ms. Mitchell?
Move to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
7,
All opposers have the same sign.
1.
All right. Good luck with your business, sir.
Thank you.
Item 5, review of the range 231 at 3250 Wetumpka Highway.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, your name for the record, sir.
Robert Scarface.
Mr. President,
Hold on for a second. Is Mark Shaw? Mark Shaw? Come on up, sir. Okay, you're opposition, right? You're in opposition. I need you, the owners, your name, sir. I need everybody that's at the mic, name for the record. Come on up.
I can't hear you.
Anthony Hooks.
Anthony Hooks.
All right.
Okay.
And you, sir.
Mark Quintus Moore.
Quincy Moore. So you guys are opposing or you're for it? Okay, so I'll take the opposers first. Come on up, Mr. Shelp. No, yeah, Mr. Shelp.
Well, y'all know, thanks first off for letting me speak to y'all this evening. First time I came up here and everything and all, it's like I said, I have a concern with my business being across the road. I've talked several times with Robbie trying to work out something and everything and all. The way I look at it is, we're still gonna have a problem somewhere along the way with enforcing the adoption of what y'all just done a while ago about closing it too or whatever. How are y'all gonna know that 50 of his people or 50 people doesn't buy enough liquor to where they can keep hitting golf balls to 4 o'clock in the morning? That's one of the concerns that I've had since I've been sitting here tonight, or this evening. Second thing is, you know, I'm still at the point of 2 o'clock would be great if y'all can work out something with him or whatever as far as his closing time. But, you know, the problem that I gotta see is he gonna hold true to his word? Is things gonna change out there? I wish that y'all would adopt something that leaves it open to where if things does not change, or if it goes back to the point to where it was, to where we have somebody getting killed across the road in front of my business, that something could immediately be stepped in and cause it to be closed down. Third thing is, I wanted to bring up right quick, and I'm if I could come back and speak later what I'm signed up on for later. We're still not getting any police protection out there. And I'll bring that up when I come and address the council, you know, afterwards or after the meeting is over with, Ms. Blaylock, if that's okay.
What are you asking, Mr. Shelp?
He is on the roster at the end of the agenda also. So
Okay,
he's asking
okay.
if he can still speak.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Like
you.
I said, you know, I know that y'all are a wise group and everything and all, and y'all are gonna do what y'all seem is best. The only thing that I have concern is we just really need to make sure that number one, that he abides with what he's agreeing to, and number two, that when it comes time for 2 o'clock, that the crowd is leaving instead of them out there still hitting golf balls and having enough alcohol that they bought ahead of time to drink while they're doing that. I don't know how you get that part figured out. But anyway, thank y'all for letting me speak, and I'll talk to y'all again after.
Thank you, Mr. Shelp. Ms. Billy Taylor?
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening.
I represent the Madison
Speaking to the mic.
I'm sorry. I'm the president of the Madison Park, Greater Madison Park Neighborhood Association. I am a resident of Madison Park community. I live in the midsection of Madison Park, and my concern is Madison Park is the area that I live in. It's a lot of older neighbors there, and if I can sit on my back patio and hear the words of the music, I believe that's just a little bit too loud. I am with you when it comes to your business. I want you to have a business. However, the noise is just too loud. And my thing is, if I'm in the middle of Madison Park and can make out the words of a song, I don't understand how the people that are right there on your facility can even stand the noise.
Ms. Taylor, talk to the council, please.
I'm sorry. I was stating, if I live in the midsection of Madison Park, and I can hear the words of the music. I can make the words out of the music. The music is too loud, especially in the wee hours of the night, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, the music is still loud. So I'm not opposing the business. I want them to have their business. However, there is a noise concern for the residents of Madison Park. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Taylor. All right, Mr. Shaw. I'm sorry, Mr. Cigar, space. All right, Ms. Beard.
Good afternoon. Mr. Scarpacci, you are the owner of the business, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And I got a partner, yeah.
You have a partner, and that partner's name is?
Brian
Brian?
Answorth. And he's not in here.
And you're a partner as well?
Yes, it's my
Okay.
mom.
And the other two gentlemen, they work for you?
Yes.
Okay, great. I just had to get my picture correct. I just want to let you know that I appreciate you following what we decided a month ago, which was on November the 5th, that you would close at 11 o'clock for a solid month. And I've done a lot of research. I've talked to a lot of people that are around you, and they're for your business, but there's got to be some perimeters there as well, just to kind of pull it in and make sure it's a safe environment and a well-run business. And because of what we've all done, my understanding is that you've not had any type of service calls to your business in the last month. And at this point in time, the Montgomery Police Department is now taking all your calls. They've reconfigured everything so the MPD is taking all your calls. And our numbers are lower than usual. And so therefore, we've got to make sure that everything is top notch so we don't have to run back and forth on 231. As a result of all of this, we're going to make sure that, and I appreciate you getting all your business requirements in order, making sure that your business license was renewed, okay? Making sure that, because it wasn't, and making sure that you took care of those financial obligations that you had to. And I want to make sure that you take care of those city and county monthly. Also, the right-of-way that you gave us in the packet here, and you listed that as a county right-of-way. And we'll get this gentleman's name too before we leave. It's not a county right-of-way, that's a state right-of-way. So there's a little bit different perimeters with that, and I talked with Hal Taylor of Aaliyah today, and he's gonna get back with me on that. Really, you're not supposed to park on a state right-of-way. So that's a state road right there, 6-lane road, and so he's gonna get back with me on the perimeters of that. The main thing he said is if that car's poking out, not pulling in, trying to get in a smaller parking place, that can cause hazards and safety issues. I encourage you to get with Star Watch. Is the Star Watch person here today? Chief Barnes is our Star Watch guy here today. Ma'am? Okay, when we get finished talking, we'll meet with him in the back to make sure I'm just encouraging you to do that. There's nothing on the books that says I can make you do that. But I think it's a good tool to have in your toolbox for a safe environment, and it's very quick access for our cameras. Your security guards, I'm asking that your security guards be certified and with Alabama Security Regulatory Board. I spoke with Denny Merritt. He looked at all 5 of your names. 3 of your names are certified, 2 are not. Now, I'm not going to say that there's not a room for an margin of error. It might be somebody else's name. It's a lady's name. She could have gone through her maiden name or married name, but I've given you Denny's card because all your security guards need to have that.
Can I hand this to you?
Yeah, sure. Okay, great, because I've got them here too as well. So, like I said, there's margin of error there possibly. Hours of operation, just like Mr. Mitchell just introduced, it'll be a 1 a.m. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And on Friday and Saturday, that's 2 a.m. on Friday morning and Saturday morning, and that means clear parking lot. So you might want to back up your last call I don't believe you serve food there, so for your alcohol at 1:30, so we can get that parking lot cleared, everybody going home by 2 o'clock. So those are my recommendations. The noise complaints, you've already heard about that. We're going to turn that down. And my recommendation, Ms. Blaylock and Mr. President, is to see him back on the 20th of May at our 5 p.m. meeting for another review. That's a 6-month review.
All right.
Mr. Scarpacci, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Everything good? Any questions?
Okay, and I'd like the young man's name that just joined us in the back. His name, please?
Ty Jones.
Ty?
Yeah, T.Y. Jones. That's it.
Okay. Is there anybody else in here that's with Mr.
All right,
Scarpacci?
okay, Mr. You say we moving on. Okay, sir, good luck with your bid. Thank you. Thank you.
Item 6, review of Metro Petro, 2905 Lower Wetumpka Road.
All right. Sir, what's your name for the record?
Bruhal Shah.
You got that? Okay. All right, sir, have you had any conversation with Ms. Johnson about?
Yes.
So have you worked on the things that she asked you?
Yes, so.
Okay, you go ahead, talk to us.
So I had a discussion with Ms. Johnson and along with her, also with the community leader, local. Whatever the expectation that she had about starting a food business, we already implementing all the changes. Meaning some of the things are taking some time because of the holiday season. It takes time to get the equipment, but we are actively working on it. When we came here last time, probably first week of November, between then and now, we already introduced many things as a food options.
Okay, sir. Thank you for making those changes. We'll get with Ms. Johnson. Good luck with your business. Thank you.
Okay.
Item 7, resolution authorizing execution of agreement for feasibility study for Montgomery portion of Selma to Montgomery Trail.
All right. Who speak on that? All right, you get it. All right, need a motion?
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
You want me to speak on it again? Was it?
Item 8, resolution authorizing execution of agreement for feasibility study and master plan for trails in Cypress Park.
All right, need a motion?
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Item 9, resolution authorizing execution of agreement to assist City of Montgomery with management of ARPA Trails projects.
All right, need a motion?
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Item 10,
All right, stay for it.
No, it's ARPA stuff.
All right, we ready.
Item 10, resolution authorizing Mayor Reed to execute 8 contracts that you see listed on the resolution before you.
Okay.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Item 11, review of Evergreen Estates, 4590 Troy Highway.
Mr. Mitchell.
Ms. Blaylock, did we get in contact with the?
Yes, sir, I sent them a letter. I did not get any response from them, but I did send a letter.
Is that him? No,
No.
that's Stewart. I thought that was him.
Mr. President, I would like to carry this over to the next meeting, if you don't mind.
All right, carry it over to the next meeting.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Item 12, review of Roadrunner Food Store and Car Wash, 3401 Woodley Road.
All right, I have 2 people to speak on this item. Owners of Roadrunner on Troy Highway.
No, Woodley Road.
Woodley Road, sorry. Your name for the record, sir?
Park Patel.
Did you sign this roster? Or you just
He
No,
don't.
but-
you signed up when you came in?
Yes.
Okay, so that's you.
And he's the owner? Are you the owner of the business?
Yes, I'm on
Okay.
Okay. All right, Mr. Mitchell.
Mr. President, we have some issues that we need to address. I think, Ms. Angie, if you want to talk about those changes that we asked the business to make.
Sure. My name is Angela Exford. I'm with South Montgomery Alliance Neighborhood. I'm the president. Had an opportunity to meet with the business owners to discuss concerns at the Roadrunner gas station. There's also a car wash that is right on the side of it. The resolution that we presented to the councilman is to have that car wash demolished, and we do have bids on that. Also, there will be a construction fence that's going to be put in the front until the demolition is completed. We've also discussed the security guards' hours, and we discussed the dark hours is when it's needed, and also if anyone is loitering in front of the business, they will be asked to leave. If they fail to leave the property, the owner is going to notify Montgomery Police Department and also sign a warrant for those individuals that fail to comply.
So you speaking on behalf of the owner?
Huh?
Who are you speaking on behalf of?
I said, I'm South Montgomery Neighborhood Alliance president. We met with the owners.
Okay, so South Alliance made the recommendation to the owners.
Yes,
Okay.
we made recommendations to them, and they are in compliance with all of that, and I notified Mr. Mitchell that they agreed to the resolution to ensure that the safety of the community over there, so.
Mr. Patel?
Yes.
So are you in agreements with what was stated, Mr. Patel?
Yes, we are.
Okay, okay. All right. Mr. President, I would like to see them back in 30 days. And hopefully after that, maybe the moratorium on automatic car wash, Ed will lift them so I can get a car wash over there. Ed, can I get a car wash?
We'll send it over to Mr. Grimes' district.
Thank you so much, Mr. Thank you.
Good luck.
That's economic impact in District 6. We can't send it nowhere.
Item 13, review of Torch Cigar Bar, 1801 West 3rd Street.
All right, owners of Torch Cigar Lounge, please come forward. State your name for the record.
Carl Johnson, Reginald Miller.
You play with Indiana Pacers? All right, Mr. Samansky.
Yeah, the reason for the review today, just to let y'all know, the door of the business says that y'all are closing at 9. And what I've been getting a bunch of calls about, I just want to make everybody aware. At first, we didn't think you had a business license, but you do. The timing. We've got cars and people hanging out in the area well past midnight, this weekend included. And so the neighborhood, when they were embracing the business, were under the impression that it was going to be 9 o'clock as is stated on the doors. And I'm getting text messages at 12:31, 1:32 in the morning. So the residents are obviously frustrated over there and thought that this might be an opportunity for us to just address that with you all. Are you anticipating, is the 9 o'clock just a suggestion? Are there new operating hours that you're trying to operate under? Why do we got activities there until 2 in the morning?
Well, typically, we do stop serving at 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times people are still smoking cigars and things of that nature, so they're still there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And typically after 2 o'clock is normally done on Friday or a Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, obviously, the ordinance just passed about 2 o'clock, so now we got to stop serving at 2 o'clock. I just think it's important for you all. I'm just making you all aware that we are getting a lot of complaints to me about some of the activities, people being out in the streets, staying up late, hooping, hollering, whatever. I'm not here to try and shut y'all down or have any conversation like that. I just think y'all need to be aware that the volume of calls that I'm getting about that location, and especially because the expectation from the neighbors is that Tuesday through Wednesday it's 8 p.m., Monday 8 p.m., and then Thursday through Saturday it's stated as 9. If I continue to keep having these kind of calls, though, then we're going to have a more serious conversation because it is impacting the residents that are trying to sleep there in the area. So I want to make y'all aware. I'm not calling them back for a review right now. I just want to make y'all aware of the calls that we've been getting about your location. Okay?
Weekend probably was a little crowded because of the Iron Bowl weekend,
Mr. President.
This goes back until August. So.
Okay. All right.
Mr. President, I think they need to be exempt. They need to be grandfathered. Councillor just said a few minutes ago when I was talking about the 1 and 2 o'clock, you guys, y'all need to be exempt. Y'all can stay open late as you want to, because isn't that what you said earlier?
Well, no, actually, what I was saying earlier is that you have some businesses.
Yeah, and they're that some business. So if they need to be exempt, grandfathered in as well, Mr. President.
I don't think that's what they're requesting here.
It has to be in the ordinance.
Yeah, it's depending on what kind of license they got. They got a lounge, restaurant, what?
They got
That depends on the hours.
Yeah, I'm just bringing the point up. I'm just bringing the point. But we're picking and choosing. That's what I'm saying.
No, we're not picking and choosing.
No, you pick and choose what
All right, you ready to move on?
restaurants
You
you
ready?
got.
You good?
I mean, that's pretty
Well,
simple.
no,
All right,
No,
let's
we're not
move on.
picking and choosing here.
Look, we're not going to 5:30, 10 o'clock tonight, so.
Neither were they. That was
Okay.
never the issue.
Good luck with your
Okay?
business. Thank you, sir.
Item 14, ordinance amending section 15-126 of the Code of Ordinances, certification of appropriateness, prerequisite to change in historic property or historic district, submission and consideration of application for certificate, et cetera.
Item 14, y'all. Come on up, sir.
Warren Adams, Land Use Control Administrator. This change to the code would allow the Architectural Review Board to review variance requests for alterations associated with historic structures and districts. At the moment, if someone wants to do alterations to a historic property, they have to go to the Architectural Review Board, and if they need a variance, they have to wait 3 or 4 weeks to go to the Board of Adjustment, who may or may not approve the variance, which would then mean they have to go back to the Architectural Review Board to amend their plans. This would allow the Architectural Review Board to use their expertise in historic properties and grant variances that they felt were appropriate for individual sites and historic districts. So we believe this will benefit the applicants and the overall process for historic properties.
So this is making the process a lot better and a lot shorter. Okay, need a motion?
Motion to adopt.
Suspend the rules.
Motion to suspend the rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand. Y'all got a sidebar down, raise your hand. Thank you.
Unanimous.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Ordinance is adopted. Item 15, ordinance amending section 6-471 of the Code of Ordinances, private security officers' definitions.
Where did this go?
This is just cleaning up the definitions to align with the definitions in the Alabama Code.
Motion to suspend rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Ordinance is adopted. Item 16 has been withdrawn. Item 17, resolution authorizing Mayor Reed to execute 5 contracts that are listed on the resolution in front of you.
All right.
Motion to suspend rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Need a motion?
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Item 18, resolution appointing Maddie Wilkins to the Housing Authority.
What we got?
Motion to suspend rules, the rest of the agenda.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. 19, resolution reappointing John Jernigan to the Medical Clinic Board General.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. 20, resolution reappointing Norman Taylor to the Medical Clinic Board General.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. 21, resolution appointing Brian Gary to the Medical Clinic Board General.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. 22, resolution appointing Howard Robinson to the Montgomery Historic Preservation Commission.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. 23, resolution declaring, authorizing, and assessing cost of abatement of public nuisances on various lots.
Okay.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, hold on. Anyone in the audience want to speak to us on item 23? All right. Motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
Mr. President, I've got
Mr.
one more
Jimmy?
thing I want to talk.
Okay.
The appointment on the board appointment.
Yep.
I think everybody's got a copy of that.
Yeah. Ms. Blaylock?
Resolution appointing James R. Spud Seal as the city's representative on the Personnel Board.
Okay.
And motion to adopt. Motion to suspend the rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
All right. Any other council? Oh, you got some on your list?
Huh?
You have another ARPA contract?
Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right. Yeah, the Arbor ordinance. Right?
Okay, we have a resolution authorizing execution of agreement to assist City of Montgomery with management of ARPA Trails projects.
Okay, need a motion to suspend the rules?
Motion to suspend the rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Council, I do have contingency funds for District 2, $500 to Heavy Hearts Youth Mentoring, and District 3, $2,000 to American Financial Group, Inc., also known as Peers.
All right, anyone else?
Mr. President,
Mr. Mitch?
Ms. Blaylock,
Yes, sir.
$1,000 Chambers for the Lacy Board Parade.
Okay.
$300 Leadership Montgomery.
300.
Yes, ma'am. And $1,500 Universal Youth Foundation.
Okay.
That's it, Ms. Blaylock. Thank you.
All right, anyone else? Any other council?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Pruitt?
Ms. Blaylock, $1,000 to the Jamari Terrell Foundation, please, ma'am.
Jamari
Terrell.
Terrell Foundation. Okay.
Thank you.
Last name Williams, I think.
Anybody else?
Jamari, huh?
Jamari Terrell Williams.
Yes, yes. Sorry.
Okay.
All right. District 5, $1,000 to the Chamber for the Lacy Board Parade. And $1,000 for the Terrell Williams Foundation.
1,000 for Jamel Terrell Williams.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Today is Giving Tuesday, Council. All right. Anyone else? Okay.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Miss,
Mr. President, before we go, we have comments with people signed up.
Yes, sir, we do.
What you had for me? You had something for me for you, Ms. Blaylock?
No, sir, that's all I have.
Okay. All right, Mr.
Mr.
Pruitt.
Calhoun, before we go to that, I would like to have a Public Safety Committee meeting.
Okay.
Next council meeting, 3 o'clock or 3:30. And Stacy?
What's it regarding?
This is about the ordinance that I hoped we'd have had 2 months ago, about the gun law.
Is it already in committee?
No.
You pulled
So
it
we want
out?
to put it in committee.
We pulled it out, we're gonna put it back in.
He's got to put it in committee. The
Okay.
chair.
All right. Ms. Blaylock, we're going to put the gun ordinance back into committee to
This
get
is-
the amendment that we was trying to find to enforce it.
Gun
And,
ID requirement.
yeah, ID requirement.
Yeah.
And that's in the
Okay.
Public Safety Committee. I think you chair that, Mr. Pruitt.
Yes.
You're going to also put the resolution in there or not?
I guess we're going to have to come up with a new resolution.
Now, we're gonna come up with something. We'll just,
Okay.
I'm looking for their copy to amend our copy. That's what
Okay.
I'm looking for.
All right? And you want to
Do
do
that?
that?
Their
next.
copy? Who's
Yeah,
their-
the legal's copy to amend our copy.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking
So you want
for.
to meet the Tuesday, same,
Yes,
council
ma'am, say
meeting?
3:30, so 4 o'clock, something like that. We'll talk.
I need to put it in at
I
3 o'clock.
come in here at 3:30 because people usually have to ask me questions, so can we do it earlier?
Yes.
Remember to put that on your calendar.
Yeah, no. 2:30? Do you want 2:30?
2:30 be fine.
Okay.
2:30 be fine.
All right?
Thank you.
All right, in our public communication,